Alright, here we go. Got to get into this very tight squeeze down here, and I'll just stand up here so you can see my foot here. So that's the squeeze that I've got to get into down through this pipe. So let's go do that now. Hey guys, thanks for coming along today. So I've managed to get myself out of that last really awesome mine, the one with all the copper and stuff in it, and I found a new mine. Well, I've actually got some hints on where a new mine is. So we're about to head in now. I just thought I'd put my face on video because I haven't had it on video for the past couple of weeks, but I am a real human, not an AI. So here we go into our latest mine. It's a bit of a tight squeeze in here, and I'm not sure what we're going to find. Let's go in and find out. Not taking a lot of equipment with me because just got to get through here, and there's really not a lot of space. You definitely don't want to have to turn around halfway through. So, hoping this is not going to be too jerky, although, you know, I'm kind of pulling myself along this blue pipe here to get in. What I've heard is it's about 10 or 15 meters through this pipe and we get into a mine. Now, we're quite lucky that this pipe is dry, and also there doesn't seem to be heaps of wetters in here. I thought there might have been. So, I don't know, maybe we're halfway down the pipe now. As far as mines go, this is definitely the smallest area that I've tried to squeeze through. Concrete quite harsh on my elbows here. Might just have to have a little break. Oh, keep going. You can see the end of this pipe. Looks like it's full of rubble at the end here. Well, you definitely would not want to be claustrophobic in here, or have a sudden desire to turn around. I think there's a chance that I might just be able to turn around if I really want to. Be very tight though. Trying to get out backwards would be a nightmare. Not saying it would be impossible, but tricky to say the least. Whew. Really nearly at the end here. Wow. That was at least as long as I thought it was going to be. A good 15 meters, I would have said, at least. Whew. Right. I see a mine. Okay, a little more and we'll be in. Wow. A lot of wind blowing through here, coming from behind me, which is odd. I think that'll be blowing in from where they've blown up the mine behind me here. All collapsed there. Whew. Wow. Puffing from all of that. So we carry on. We've got some large bits of wood and pipe on the ground. A bit of old rail there, just down here. Got to keep a closer eye on what I'm looking at and where I'm pointing the camera. Seems a bit muddy, although so far there's no standing water, but we'll see what this brings around the corner here. Got some rail going off down there, down this way. We might come back and check that out, but let's start off with up here. What have we got? We've got a lot of pipes on the ground. I don't know, they look like ventilation pipes to me. I think with the large pipes like that, with a big volume, it doesn't look like compressed air, it looks like just flowing air. And what have we got down here? I also got told to watch out for false floors. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of false floor. It goes off in a couple of different directions here. Where shall we go first? I think down this way, just for the ease of walking. I see some rail ties down the ground, and actually I think all that is rail track that's been pulled up. I thought we were going to be coming into a stope here, but this is not a stope. This is your pretty average looking mine. Just trying to find what they might have been digging into here, and I see a bit of brecciated quartz. Nothing too spectacular at this point. A lot of large bits of wood lying on the ground. A fair bit of water coming down here. You might be able to hear and see that. Big metal container here. Is it an ore cart that's been flipped upside down maybe? I can't see any attachments for wheels, so perhaps not. Some other use for it. Can't say I know exactly why they would use that. And we have the blue pipe coming down here, which is standard for all these mines up Mount Te Aroha, and pretty sure it's all to do with the rehabilitation work that they've done up here, getting rid of the toxic water. I assume that's what it's for. Although when I see all the sitting water on the ground, why weren't they trying to collect that into the pipe as well? I don't know. Danger. Do not travel. Okay. We'll just go through here and have a closer look at what the danger is. But I think I have an idea. Looks like we've got a ladder down here, and that goes, looks like quite a long way. Whoa, you don't want to go down that ladder there. It has seen better days. I don't know whether that's safe to walk on or not. I don't like it because it's over this big cavernous hole. Oh man, sometimes the positions you get yourself into, Steve, are ridiculous. Yeah, danger, do not travel. Why would I really want to go over there? No particular reason. We'll try another direction. Down past this little gate thing here. And that must have been put here in quite old times when they realised that the danger was there. And those ladders were no good anymore. It's probably one of the older sections of the mine. Now look at all that there. It's yeah, it's all brecciated quartz in there. That's why they've been digging in there. I'm looking for the different colorations, like the copper colorations, but although we're on the same mountain, we're obviously in a different section of the ore. Hole up there, a man-made hole, or is that natural? All the quartz in there, so probably humans have acted on that. Oh, this is quite a pretty stone. Possibly galena, possibly manganese, just in with quartz, but some quite nice colours on that. Quartzy kind of colours, not the bright colours. I don't know why they've laid all these boards down here. It makes me a little concerned, but I hope this bit isn't false floor as well. It's very hard to tell a false floor from a natural floor. Once a false floor has had a lot of rocks falling on it and dirt, lots of time, it just looks exactly the same as natural floor. Now, how far can I get down this bit? It looked like the walking area was not ideal. I don't know why this arrangement has happened. It looks like maybe I'm on top of some tracks, old tracks here, but largely slipping away down the side. Probably not for any good reasons that I want to think about. Hope it doesn't go. It doesn't look like it heads off down to a deep stope. It just looks like it heads into a ditch there. But why would they have put a ditch there? A ditch for that pipe, I suppose. And why did they want the pipe? Okay. Well, that looks like another section of mine. I suppose in theory you could go down, but no way, man. That's deep. Real deep. Have a look down here instead. Oh, I don't think we're going to get very far down there. I think it's just largely collapsed. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, bit of a bugger. Oh well. I know there's another section with the rail down to go and check out. We can go and do that. But look at that. Deep water, I can't. No, even my bright torch doesn't reach the bottom. Oh, maybe it does. I can just pick out the bottom there. But I would say that's solidly waist deep, if not more. We've got some possibly. Someone commented to me during the week that I wasn't able to tell what the black material seeping out of the wall was, and so manganese. I should have realised, because manganese was the big problem on Mount Te Aroha, which is not that far away. So manganese, when you see the manganese or the black coming down on the wall of these mines, it's most likely manganese. And it does have quite a distinctive look to it. Almost looks like tar sometimes, like asphalt. And actually, has quite a similar consistency in some of the stuff that I've seen. So we've got some, there must be copper in here because I can see some of the blue copper sulfate coloration on that vent pipe there, which is dripped down from up in the ceiling. Wow, look at all those crystals up in there. That's pretty awesome. I don't think it's something that you would mine, those crystals, but they're pretty. Right, so I think that rail track went off down here. Nice big veined slab of rock there, a vein of quartz through there. And here we have another offshoot around here. Now, how far is this going to go? And how wet are my boots going to get? Right before the start of a working week. And it doesn't go very far, just goes to here. Now probably that's another section that they've just blown up. Maybe it was another entrance. A lot of these mines have a double entrance for some reason, and that could have been the other one, and they didn't put a pipe down that one. Oh, my boots are all wet and my feet are getting cold. Oh well. Looks like they probably had some electrical lighting up in here at one time. They've got to have some sort of lighting, don't they? And I guess in the 70s, at least they would have had electrical lights. You see down there the pipe that we came through. Now, I wouldn't mind just checking out whether I can get slightly further across that area by the shaft down here, and just to see. I don't like leaving an area that I can see that there's something else to look at but can't quite get to. So we'll have a second look at this and reassess the situation, just whether I can get across there. Now these bits of wood that I'm walking on now are quite similar to the wood over the shaft and in similar condition. They seem pretty sturdy, which gives me some hope that maybe I can safely traverse the shaft there. And I think it's only a small shelf that I can get onto from there and see any further. But it did look like it perhaps opened out into a stope further on. And we might be able to get a look down there if we're lucky. Let's get back around this acid-eaten old wood here. Why does it look like there's a board missing from even a minute ago when I came up here? Alright. Alright, Steve. Here we go. You idiot. Alright. Haha. Yeah, as I suspected, there's a stope. Whoa! Oh, goes way down. You certainly don't want to try and get it any further than this. Looks like there's a metal grate there. That was probably once up here blocking that off. And now that I think about it, I don't even like being on this section. We're on false floor right here, folks. So time to get off. Time to get off this false floor and get back over here. Not good, Steve. All right, we're good. We're good. So, yeah, that was probably worth seeing, I guess. Put myself in a little bit of danger. Not too much. Going any further would have been dumb. And I could see that some people have actually gone right across onto that other section, but I don't think it goes any further than that, so you'd immediately have to turn around even if you jumped across the gap somehow. And this is quite fascinating, this thing. Maybe it was just lowered up and down the shaft further back there, and that would be why there's no wheels on it if it just went up and down. But still doesn't make a lot of sense. It would be hard to get anything out of it. Very heavy. You can see possibly there's even another level up there. They've definitely been going in at this particular area, which is all brachiated quartz, right up to there. Yeah, it's definitely interesting that a different part of the mountain is so different in composition to what it is only a few hundred meters further down the mountain. It's just a case of how these fluids, these hydrothermal fluids came up, I suppose, and the minerals they encountered on the way. And up here, it seems to have been a lot of quartz. And quartz, in my mind, that says to me that they were more looking for gold rather than other metals up here. I don't know what the percentage, I need to find out, it's probably something that I can Google. What metals were taken out of these mines and in what percentages. I know gold was in the lowest percentage, but it was still a lot of gold that they brought out. But was it really lead? I think when I talk about having seen galena in the mines around here, that lead is very much a part of that. And for some reason I'm thinking silver and lead are amalgamated perhaps in galena. And then we've got copper, and then there's other metals, mercury, cadmium. And I don't know whether some of those were mined or just they were problems, and manganese being another one. It was a real multi-metal affair, these mines, and I'm not sure which was the most financially viable for any of the periods that it was mined. Well, I guess that's about it, folks. I've got to get back out through this hole. So, okay, I guess back through there we go. All right, squeeze my way down here and just see light at the end there, which is a bit different from on the way in. Obviously, there was no light at this end. It's just completely black. Going slightly downhill here, sliding over these blue PVC pipes. Glad I wore an old pair of jeans. I'll probably wear a few holes in it. Getting down here. Oh, a lot of exertion. Sorry about not talking. It's just trying to really concentrate on getting through here with some energy. So I wonder how they put this pipe in. They lay it to start with and then just dynamite the rock on top of it. Surely not. If you did that, you're very likely to just break the pipe. So if they didn't do that, how did they get all of the rock to be nicely around it and blocking off the rest of the entrance? You can say. I reckon we've got 5 or so meters to go. Quite handy having the pipes there to push the torch across. Second there, I thought I heard some people. Wouldn't overly surprise me. Still be a surprise. We're a long way from where the general public go. Okay, 2 or 3 meters to go. We're almost there. Oh, that pipe is just broken there. That's useless. Okay. Well, that was exciting, folks. Thank you once again for joining me. Yeah, always interesting to see a new mine, and especially one that was a bit fascinating to get in like that one. But thank you for watching. I've got another idea for another place to go and look at shortly. So hopefully see you guys in the next video. Alright, see you later.